The founder of ChatGPT is expected to testify today on Capitol Hill as lawmakers weigh new regulations on artificial intelligence.
That's right. Professor of Advanced Media in residence at the Newhouse School of Public Communications, Shelly Palmer, joining us now on what we can expect. I mean, Shelly, aside from stopping college kids from writing their entire finals essay with AI, what practical regulations do we really need here, or are we talking about?
Well, I think there are lots of questions, Dan. Some of them include how AI is trained. People want to know what are the rules and regulations about training. There's a tremendous misunderstanding about how AI models are pre-trained. People want to understand how they learn. What most people don't understand is that pre-trained transformers like ChatGPT do not learn continuously. They have to be pre-trained. That's why they're called pre-trained transformers. So they're not learning from you when you do things, and people are scared about that. So I think Congress needs to understand what generative pre-trained transformers are. They need to understand the current state of AI, and Sam Altman is the perfect person to go up on the Hill and explain that to Congress. And I think, you know, look, there's been so much sensationalization in the press, and to be fair, this technology went from November 30th, 2022, from no users to right now over 200 million users. It's one of the fastest growing technologies ever in history.
Well, let's talk about that, Shelly, because Elon Musk and others calling for a pause on AI, citing profound risk to society and humanity. Is that far-fetched, or, I mean...
I signed that letter too, and I didn't sign it because I wanted anyone to pause. No one's going to pause. What I wanted, and what I believe Elon wanted, although I can't speak for him, is that we all need to stop for a second and take a look and understand what some of the serious risks are and what they aren't. And I think, you know, when you let everybody start doing this without any oversight or regulation, we're talking about intelligence decoupled from consciousness. These are very, very powerful productivity tools. They can be used for great good. They can be used for great harm. And so it's important to just talk about it. And I'm glad that Sam Altman's going up to the Hill. The EU started with a new AI Act this past couple of weeks, and they've got proposed legislation already. Now, traditionally, Europe always regulates while we innovate. So it'll be interesting to see. You know, they have the GDPR privacy law that we kind of use here in the United States. They've already gone deep into what it might look like. They're looking at the risks from low, minimal risks all the way to unacceptable risk in their minds.
So we're talking about what they're doing over with the European Union. We talked about some of this last week too. I mean, with AI in the music industry, do you see some regulations there to sort of clear the laws and copyright things where in that particular genre right there?
So look, copyright law at the moment applies to people. That's what the Constitution says. So we need Congress to understand how AI can work with a composer. What is a co-worker or a co-composer, a co-author, a co-lyricist? What happens when you let AI do all of it? And then can you claim credit for the work the machine does? These are complex questions. The bigger question you want to ask from a congressional perspective is about bias and the way these tools are trained and how they make decisions. It's not clear why GPT-4 seems to be able to reason. There are things it can't do. It can't plan, it can't calculate without a plugin, but it seems to be able to reason through a problem. Now, that's amazing. Is it? Like, what mechanism is it using to arrive at its decisions? I think people would like to know this, and I applaud the congressional hearing. I do not have high hopes that our elected officials are going to understand what they hear, but at least they're going to listen.
Yeah, time to listen. All right.
All right, Shelly Palmer, always a pleasure. Until next time, sir, have a great day.